Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready. Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play.
To throw, it's Kaepernick.
Indianapolis.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
And 1 at the Titans' 25-yard line.
Now Mack. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
To Gerald Everett.
Gerald Everett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Titans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football overtime, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7, Titans nothing.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Wall, get wall.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
to throw. Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Colts' 11-yard line.
On 2nd down at 4, Tannehill. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Evans. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Darrington Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
To
Paris Campbell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know, the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. It's a big run that time by Henry. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Wide receiver, the ball.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try to get some.
Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy.
Recovered by the offense.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Kaepernick to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10. That's a 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the end. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tannehill now to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Harold Landry make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And the Colts.
Kaepernick going to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The throw right sideline here is complete.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't
Touchdown,
matter.
Indianapolis.
Complete.
Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
DeForest Buckner. 1-yard gain.
They'll run it again with Henry.
At the Colts 25.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Ari Willis on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Demario Davis there on the stop.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Here's a quick throw out wide to Humphries. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Adam Humphries, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans can have the lead if they hit the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Ties the game at 20-all.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Campbell making the catch. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Kaepernick now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Colts 27, Titans.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
To number 18.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Carried by the wide receiver.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Running from the gun with Henry. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
To Gerald Everett.
Gerald Everett, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Point is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
20.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start with a give to Henry. Oh, he bowls over him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He was taken down by...
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Make these babies cry all the way back now. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Oh, you give us a 29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. 20. Mike 29. I'm going.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So holding everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
34. Titans 28.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Throw left side here complete to Campbell. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Back to throw, Kaepernick. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and I know I'm